All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We hit our goal of 8,000 subs. Thank you guys very much. We're going to be giving away a jersey on our live show here soon. But, guys, we're looking at 9K subs now. We're getting to Thanksgiving time. We're getting to Christmas time. We would love to hit 10Ks by December 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around there, so we can give someone $1,000 for the Christmas gifts. That'd be a huge lift off someone's shoulders. So please get us a 10K. We love what we're doing. Thank you guys for the support. 12K subs after the 10K. We're going to send someone to a game. Probably not the Super Bowl. Don't get any ideas, guys. But we're going to do our best to send you guys to two people to a couple games of your choice. That's probably not the Super Bowl. But, guys, thank you again for all the support. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA picks and props for Friday, October 27th slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard. Trey starts off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 0 for 0, but I did give out the Bucks minus 5.5 against the 76ers, and the Bucks are whooping some booty right now. We are recording before the NFL game started, so far so good with the Bucks game. It has not ended yet, though.
Seth, you want me to save some time? We all took the Bucks minus 5.5.
Yep.
It's a 20-point game right now in the second quarter, so it's not looking great for our player prop, but maybe the 76ers come back a little bit. But let's get into our plays for tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking this Detroit Pistons going up against the Charlotte Hornets game, and I honestly think this game's going to be pretty fun to watch. Both teams, they're slowly building up their young talent here. And both teams, they looked really impressive in the first game of the season because the Pistons, they did lose on the road to the Heat, but it was only by 1 point. So they covered that game and looked really impressive throughout. And the Hornets, they were at home for their game, and they did beat the Hawks. And they won that game that nobody thought they could by 6 points. And honestly, kind of seemed like they were controlling that game throughout. So I'm pretty excited to watch this game, but I am going to take the underdogs here. I'm going to buy a half point and take the Pistons plus 4.5 in this game. I really like what I saw out of this Detroit team in game one. And I think they're going to be a matchup problem for this Hornets team throughout this game because the Pistons, they're running an interesting lineup here, starting 3 big men and Cunningham and Hayes in the backcourt. And those 3 front court guys are Asur Thompson, Isaiah Stewart, and Jalen Duren. All 3 of those guys are very athletic. And with Cunningham coming back from his injury, he looks like he's on a mission, finishing his game versus a tough Miami Heat defense with 30 points and 9 assists, even made 4 3-pointers. So I think the size of this Pistons team is going to cause some problems for this small Hornets team. And I did just say that they're small, but that's not their main problem. Their main problem is their bench. Their bench is honestly pathetic. They do have rookie Brandon Miller as their 6th man, but behind them, it is a team full of nobodies. And I think the Pistons are going to come this game and get their first win of the season here. But I'm going to just take the points. So give me the Pistons plus 4.5 against the Hornets.
I kind of love it, Troy. Seth?
Yeah, and I'm going to go to the Nuggets versus Grizzly game, and I'm going to go to the first quarter winner, match winner combined, and I'm going to take Denver Nuggets, and you can get it at plus 115. I love this. We all know what the Nuggets can do, as they showed us still how dominant they were on opening night. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, are going to struggle early on this season as they will be without Ja Morant for the first 25 games. They showed their struggles against the Pelicans on Wednesday as they lost by 7 at home to the Pelicans. The Memphis depth is in shambles right now as their bench was only able to account for 22 of their 104 points. This doesn't bode well as the Grizzlies are going to have to put a lot of minutes on their starters, and the Nuggets' depth will prevail in this one as they will be able to keep their starters fresh as the game goes on. I like the Nuggets here in blowout fashion, and I like the fact that we can get first quarter winner and match winner at plus 115. I think this is a really, really easy, solid pick to take.
Yeah, I like that one as well, Seth. For my play today, I'm going to look at the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to take the Knicks plus 2 on the road against the Hawks. I would give them out money line, but I got screwed the other day with the Brooklyn Nets. They gave me my first loss of the season. They were plus 2. They lost the game by a point. So I'm just going to take the bucket in this game. I'll learn my lesson. I really liked what I saw of the New York Knicks in their opening game. We don't really have any stats to go off of, but from the eyeball test, I watched basically the entire game. The Boston Celtics were the way better team in that game. And time again, whenever the New York Knicks got down by double digits, they stormed back and even took the lead late in the game. That's with one of their better players, Jalen Brunson, not having a very good game for the field. So I do think this New York Knicks team is a very good team, especially on the defensive side of the ball, which didn't really show in the opening game. They just play really hard defense. And when we look at the teams who don't play hard, that's when you're going to take a look at the Atlanta Hawks. They looked really bad in their opening game against the Hornets. They were -4, and they lost by 6 in the road, which is a really bad loss for them. I think the Knicks are going to make it hard for the guards of the Atlanta Hawks to get any offense going. So I'm going to take the New York Knicks to win this game pretty easily, but I will take the +2 because I learned my lesson with the Nets the other day. So give me the Knicks +2 as my play. Guys, let's go over the player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 0 for 0, but I did give out Brook Lopez to go over 12.5 points against the 76ers. At the moment, it is about 3 minutes left in the first half. And he's only played 11 minutes, so I think he's going to play some heavy minutes in the second half, hopefully. It is a 13-point game, so I do need the 76ers to start clawing back. But Lopez, he only has 5 points at the moment.
Yeah, he just got back in for that second rotation, so I think Brook Lopez will definitely get that for you, honestly. Seth?
Yeah, and I got Dame Lillard at 33.5 points, assists. He's currently at 19 points, 3 assists, so we're currently sitting at 22. We should be right on pace for this. He should be able to score 11 points in the second half alone if he just stays in the game. So we should be okay there.
Yeah, we're hoping the 76ers make somewhat of a comeback. We want to win the Bucks, obviously, on the -5.5, but we need our player props to play all 4 quarters. That'd be really nice. I have Tyrese Maxey over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's got 10 points aboard and 2 assists. He's still got 3 minutes left in the first half. So hopefully he gets around 16 in the first half, and then we just need 14 in the second half. So I think he can still do it if this is a competitive game and not a blowout in the second half. But guys, let's get into our player props for tomorrow. Trey, starts off.
Yeah, I'm going to go with De'Aaron Fox here, over 35.5 PRAs versus the Warriors. I absolutely love this over for Fox in this game. There's a lot of great trends working in our favor here. The first trend is just De'Aaron Fox himself, because he absolutely loves going up against the Golden State Warriors, because over his last 10 matchups, he averages over this number with an average of 26.8 points, 7.8 assists, and 4.9 rebound stat line. That comes out to 39.5 PRAs. And whenever we filter that to just his last 5 games against them, it goes over 40 PRAs. So I really love this over for Fox here. And the second trend is Fox's new shoe deal. He just announced that he is the first Curry-branded athlete, and he is going up against Curry. And he said in an interview that he promises to bust Curry's ass in his first game. He does not care that he's their sponsored athlete or first brand deal. He's looking to tear him apart. And I am going to take his word for it. I mean, that's the only thing I could do. So I really love this over for Fox. And the last trend is just these two teams, because this is going to be a high-paced, high-scoring game. Neither team is really overly good at defense, but they're both really good at offense and love to push the pace. So I think that Fox, being the engine that makes this offense go, is going to make his impact felt throughout. So give me De'Aaron Fox to go over 35.5 PRAs versus the Warriors.
I like it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, and Trey, I hope that goes good for you, because he let me down a little bit in my pick yesterday for him. But I'm going to take a player from Jesse's game, and I'm going to take Julius Randle over 31 points plus rebounds. Randle had a rough go of it from the field in Game 1 versus the Celtics, but I'm saying that in saying that, Julius Randle is too good of a player to have a second rough game in a row. On top of that, he's getting a great matchup against the Hawks. This Hawks team can't cover the power forward position at all, and this is because they traded uber-athletic John Collins. In their first game against the Hornets, the Hawks allowed P.J. Washington to go for 25 points and 5 rebounds, and we all know that Julius Randle is by far a better offensive player and player in general than P.J. Washington. Randle worked really hard on his three-point shooting, and this showed last season, so I look for him to continue to build on that this season. This is one of the best multidimensional power forwards in the NBA. On top of that, the Knicks went with a shallow bench, only playing 4 off the bench, so Randle should see plenty of minutes to get this. So I look for Randle to get back on track here and should go for 25 and 10 in this game.
Yeah, Seth, I like that play as well. For my player prop today, I want to take Cade Cunningham to go over his total point score whenever it comes out against the Hornets. If you missed the opening day game for the Pistons, I don't blame you one little bit. But what you did miss with Cade Cunningham is back, and this is officially his team again. They were on the road against a very tough opponent, the Miami Heat, as 10-point underdogs, and they only lost the game by a point. The main reason was, in the loss, Cade Cunningham scored 30 points on a very good Heat defense. His usage was awesome in the game. He shot the ball 27 times, shooting 9 threes in the game. And if we add up the starting rotation, they only shot a combined 41 times in the game, not counting Cade. He is the guy they look to for a bucket. And while the Hornets did beat the Hawks and Trae Young and Murray didn't have a good game, those guys still shot a combined 33 times in the game. They just didn't make a lot of shots. They only made 7. So I do expect Cade to get a lot of shots off in this game going up against the Hornets guards. Give me Cade Cunningham to go over his total points as my play. It came out at 20.5 on opening day. So hopefully get around 22.5, 23.5 here with his really good game in Game 1. But give me Cade Cunningham over his points when it comes out. Guys, let's take a look at the graphic really quick. Seth, start us off.
Yeah, I had the Nuggets first quarter plus full game winning both of those, and that came out at plus 115. They are way better than the Grizzlies, and I don't know how they are even this close to the Grizzlies on the lines. And then I do have Julius Randle over 31 points plus rebounds. Had a rough first game. I look for him to bounce back in this game, have a double-double. He'll probably go for 25 and 10 here.
Trey?
Yeah, and I went with this road underdogs team with the Detroit Pistons plus 4.5 against the Charlotte Hornets. I really like what I saw from this Pistons team going up against the Heat in the first game. And I think they're going to be looking to prove that they are a pretty good team with their new coach in Monty Williams. I also gave out De'Aaron Fox over 35.5 PRAs versus the Warriors. Same old with De'Aaron Fox against the Warriors. He should easily be able to put up a 25, 8-8 line for us to hit this.
Yeah, boys, and I'm going with the New York Knicks plus 2 against the Hawks, and then I'm going to take Cade Cunningham, whatever his points come out as, over on his point total. But let's take a look at our NBA teams. I made a little bit of a rule sheet so everybody can see this. I'm a visual learner. You guys know that, so I thought I'd make a little graphic for the people of the Bear Pack community. So, Trey, why don't you throw up that rule sheet really quick? Just wanted to have this rule sheet for you guys because it is a little bit confusing. We understand in the first week, so here it is. We pick our lineup from the comments, so that'll be on every Monday's video. We will pick people from the comments. So you'll comment hashtag Bear, hashtag Seth, hashtag Trey in the comment section. We'll pick our teams on Monday. On Tuesday, we build our starting lineup, the starting 5, and they will submit 1 player prop per day for 5 days. So whenever we put the lineups on the sheet, those 5 people on our team will comment a player prop for our team 5 consecutive days. The winning team will be put on a wheel after 5 days of picks to win $50. So whoever wins out of the 3 teams, those 5 players will be put on a wheel to win $50 on our Friday live shows. So for the 4th rule, comment hashtag Bear, hashtag Trey, hashtag Seth to enter and come back and see if you guys made the team for the next week. If you guys comment our names, we're going to put you on a list on Excel so everybody gets a chance to play because, $50, it's not a whole lot of money, but it could make someone's night on a $50. You might make a parlay, 3-leg parlay, $50, pays $1,000, get $500 right there. So turn the 50 into 500 just like that. Those are the rules. Let's take a look at our teams, though, from this week. Trow, how do you start with your team?
Yeah, and my team, I got to give them this. They commented a jersey. We made the 8K, and we're giving away a jersey on our Friday live show. Bear forgot to plug it, but we're going live on Friday tonight, so make sure to tune into that for the jersey giveaway. But Garrett Flowers and Dennis Caldwell Jr., you guys both put in jerseys, but no player props. What are you doing? You're failing the team, so I got a coin flip. But all the other ones look pretty good, so shout out them for showing up.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch my team doing that. Let's pull up my team. Oh, wait a minute. Element Ed from last season, bro. Come on. You know the rules. You should be here for this. So we're gonna have a coin flip for you, and then Coach Chavez. He was late yesterday's pick, so maybe he's at work or something. I'm not gonna give too much hard time to Chavez, but I did talk to Real Talk Tone. He's the leader of this team. I said maybe a players only meeting next tomorrow for the guys in the locker room. So I don't know. We'll see what he says. I did comment that in the YouTube section, so hopefully he does see that and he becomes the leader I need for this team. But let's take a look at Seth's team.
Yeah, and my guys that made the picks really held me up in the first week. Their coach got the only loss. That's not good. But good thing for them. But guys, I had to go to the free agent market. I had to. I gave my guy, my center, 2 games to show up, and he didn't show up for us. So I had to pull a James Harden. I had to pull what the 76ers did, and I had to bench him. I had to say, if you don't want to show up, come on. So I saw a guy in the comments who was begging me to come on the team. He wants to be here. He wants to play. So if you're watching this, Jeff Knight 4455, you're on. And I took your pick. So let's go. We're going to keep it up. I like all of our picks here. Looking good.
Good for Jeff. Keeping his head down and doing the work. Let's take a look at the coin, though, because we got a lot of flips. We got 2 for each team. Trey has an advantage because he's clicking the coin. So I think we should have Seth pick for Trey. What do we think about that?
I cannot affect the coin at all, guys. Come on.
Are you sure?
I tried. I'm pretty sure I went 0 for all last season.
Right.
I am not one with the coin.
Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll let you go first.
All right, I'll go heads. I'll flip some people around. No.
Yeah. He's probably got the code right next to him. He's just looking at it. All right, go ahead again.
I'm gonna go heads again. I feel pretty frisky.
I bet.
Oh, come on.
Seth, you can go next.
I'm gonna go tails again.
Oh, all right. Let's see what happens. Okay,
let's go.
That's undefeated.
Let's go.
One more time.
Tails again. Let's go.
Oh.
I'm going both heads. I don't even want to see him. I'm going both heads, Trey.
Well, so far, me and Seth are 1-1, and Bear is 1-0.
1-0 again.
And 1-1. This
Wow.
coin sucks.
Coin's bad. We got to get to a real coin. So we all went 1-1.
Yep.
That's not bad. All right, we'll take those. We'll 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot. All right, guys. That'll do it for NBA plays and props for Friday, October 27th, slate of games. Make sure you guys come to the live. We're going to put those jerseys in your names on a wheel. We're going to spin it and have a good time. But if you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video. And thanks for watching. Questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey, let's get off